Imagine a scenario. It's Monday morning, you're walking into work, and you have a smile on your face. You actually enjoy the work you're doing. You might think that's impossible, at least right here, right now with what I'm doing. Maybe if I was doing this, or maybe if I was doing that. My friend, this video is about right here, right now. Changing your attitude and perspective towards work with some ideas, facts, and figures. 5 ideas on how you can be more positive at the work you're doing right now. Let's discuss the first idea now. Number 1, embrace the snow. Back in 1992, Syracuse, New York, a place who had gotten a lot of snow, continues to get it, decided that they had it. Their city council had gotten together and they had made it a law. That year, after Christmas Eve, it was illegal for it to snow. If any snow hit the ground, it was against the law. Even though it was outlawed, it still came. My friend, I want you to translate this into your work situation. You may think, difficult coworkers, difficult boss, stressful environment, heavy workload, this is snow. I've had it. I'm going to outlaw snow. I'm going to go somewhere else. Maybe I'll go somewhere like Key West. But I'm sure if you've tried to do this in the past that you can't outlaw snow. These difficult people, these difficult situations keep coming into your life. Why not just embrace them? Look at that coworker who's difficult, who's annoying, that boss who gets on your nerves, that stressful workload that seems impossible to do. It's teaching you something. It's making you a better person. All the times that you have difficult people in your life, it can raise your emotional intelligence. It can cause you to communicate more effectively. If you have so many difficult conversations and you handle them, you're going to gain confidence to keep handling them in the future. And if you have a lot on your plate, maybe it causes you to be more organized, more focused, so that in the future you can handle even more things. Stop running away from the snow. Those difficult people, that stressful work environment, you can't avoid it. Embrace it, become better because of it. Number 2, hustle on the main hustle. If you have a job and you don't like it, it's easy just to go in to do the bare minimum. Maybe you do good, but you don't do great. You don't give everything you have because maybe you have it for a side hustle. Some type of passion, it's your calling, it's your gift. You just love it so much. You give that your full focus and dedication. But my friend, over the years I've realized that that is a fatal mistake because it's not so much about the work you're doing, but your attitude towards doing it. If you don't enjoy the work you're doing, it could be that you're not seeing the value because you haven't looked deep enough. And you may think, what I'm doing is not making a difference. Well, I'm sure in this scenario, this person thought the same thing. All right, in this scenario, I work at a whoopee cushion factory. Who cares about whoopee cushions? They're a gag gift. No one needs them. But I go into work and I make the whoopee cushions and grocery stores buy them, and a 5th grader walks up, grabs the whoopee cushion, blows it up, goes to school that next morning, puts the whoopee cushion under his 5th grade teacher's desk. She sits on it. It makes the whoopee cushion sound, the fart noise, and the classroom erupts. He becomes immediately popular. He gets a girlfriend, and now he has confidence as a comedian, and then he becomes someone like Kevin Hart. You might think that you didn't have a difference in Kevin Hart's life, but maybe you did. Maybe that whoopee cushion was the difference. Every job has value and meaning. There's only people that are doing it that fail to see it. Hustle on the main hustle, see the value that you're adding right now, and you might get so much fulfillment, you may realize, I don't really need that side hustle right now. I can get a lot of fulfillment in what I'm doing right now. Number 3, less yapping, more clapping. Less yapping, more clapping. I got this idea from a survey back in 2012. It said that employees, if they felt appreciated, would work harder. 78% of people said that. If they felt more appreciated, they would work harder. I'm sure it would be 100% if people didn't flatter, if they genuinely meant the praise that they're giving. But really think about that. How do most work situations work out with your coworker, with a boss? They look for you to work hard to do something and then they show you appreciation. What if simply they could start from appreciation, and from that appreciation they worked harder? I'm coming to realize that I'm just going to start doing that. You should do that too with coworkers in your life. Just give them some type of praise, some type of appreciation. Maybe it's something small. Maybe it's the way they dress, their sharp dresser. Maybe it's their sense of humor. Maybe it's their attitude. They can uplift and inspire you. Maybe it's just a certain skill set that they offer, that they've taught you, that has made your life easier. If you simply gave them a token appreciation, you just gave a kind word, just said, hey, thank you for this, or I really admire you for that, they would feel appreciated, and I'm certain that they would work harder. And as these people around you that you're appreciating work harder, they'll make your life easier. Less criticizing, less yapping, more clapping, more applauding the people you work with. It'll change your life. Fourth idea, knowing the difference between distance and displacement. I came across this fact. Hamsters, when they're running in their hamster wheel, while we sleep at night, they might cover a distance of 8 miles. And I was thinking, dang, this hamster is doing some work. I need to get up. I need to put on a suit. I need to go out and run. I need to hustle. I need to grind. And then I stopped because I realized that there is a difference between distance and displacement. You see, in our hamster wheel scenario, the hamster went a distance of 8 miles, but its displacement, how far it moved from its starting point, is 0. Whatever work you're doing, don't confuse activity with production. It doesn't matter what work you're doing, make sure you are gaining some type of ground. Again, this might not be your ideal calling, the situation that you're in right now. It's not something you may be destined to do, but make sure you're gaining ground. Make sure you're developing skills that you could translate into other areas, your communication, your ability to handle stress, your emotions, regulate them. As long as you feel that you're displacing each and every day, I will tell you, you'll feel more positive just about any work that you're doing. And the last idea, daily motivation. A couple weeks ago, I was getting gas at a pump. I put the gas gauge in my car, held it for about 2 minutes, and thought it would be done. It wasn't. I wondered why. I took a look at it. It was only at $1.68, and it was going at such a low increment. It was every second, it was just a penny. And I was thinking, that's how motivation works. Sometimes you come across an inspiring quote, maybe a video that you really feel that's juiced you up and gave you a full tank, but I'm sure you've realized that that was not sustainable. It didn't fulfill you as much as you thought, but maybe it got you to where you needed that day. And that's an idea that I've instilled in my life, and I feel like it's crucial to get that daily inspiration, that motivation, especially in the morning, to fill you up, not where your tank is full, but just enough to get you through the day. And then you wake up the next day and you get that as well. Past couple weeks, I've been making daily videos, 1-minute motivation, just a simple idea. I throw it up there in the morning, and I feel like it'll add some fuel in your tank for the day to get you to where you need to go. My friend, use these 5 ideas, and if you want these videos coming to your feed, make sure you subscribe. This is your friend Michael Lunks, helping you to see the other side of life. Hope these videos help you become more positive at the work you're doing right now, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video.